And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Subnautica Below Zero. We're going to go try putting a base closer to where we want to be doing stuff, so we can sort of start the dives already deeper. That may not be a perfect solution to getting deeper, although we're going to try doing it. So to do that, we want to take along the quartz, the titanium, the copper. So we got enough for a solar panel. Apparently, actually, I don't need it. That's enough copper. Yes, we got enough copper, got enough titanium, got enough quartz. We can probably get more titanium when we get there. I am one quartz short because we're going to want enough for a hatch. I think we're one titanium short because we're going to want for the hatch as well. We may, when we get there, like to have a fabricator, which is more quartz, more titanium, and so on. So let's go a-looking for the stuff we're looking for. Grab like 3 quartz. If we get another copper, I think we'll be good. There's 1, 2, got salt. 3. Eagle-eyed fragments. That'd actually be some titanium, although we're gonna get titanium out of probably failures to find copper. I don't have to worry about getting from wreckage right now. There's failing to catch this fish. I am not the best at catching fish.
Oxygen.
See? Pretty sure it's gonna be more titanium when I'm looking for copper. Oh, actually, I should be trying, because we're trying to go to the pile stone position, which is over there. Try to find some copper on the way.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
That's why I'm diving to the oxygen plant, thanks. Titanium, not copper. There's copper. That should be enough. Take a stop over the Delta Station dock to see if there's any interaction with our new passenger here. Going up the island. So you're looking for copper, that would be copper, although we're good for the moment on copper. Yeah, so we got a test override module port, although at some point I'm presumably going to figure out what that is. Nope. Don't complain about fall from height.
Hypothermia imminent.
This is where we found the gold. And then we did have an idea where diamond might be, but it was through this way, and we didn't have a way in here. Yeah, still don't know how to get in there. Oh, let's pick up snow. Throw ourselves into the water. A little bit shallower than I had hoped or expected. Chance of silver? Not what we're looking for. At the moment, not what we're looking for. Okay, so that's a geothermal. So the first one had a whole bunch of... Well, I was about to say a whole bunch of... had one type of power plant that used geothermal energy to produce power.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Most of the times we've been past this island, we've been around the other side mostly. So I'll investigate if there's anything. This island. Nope, not yet. East.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Calorie intake recommended.
Gonna complain about hydration soon. quartz. Okay, so when we get the bronze suit, that's the way to mine quartz. Copper ore. So apparently we're getting far enough away from the starting area. It's like, yeah, you might want some vehicles. Have I found any vehicle? Well, I found a couple vehicle fragments. Didn't find enough. Which is probably where we're having the current depth problem.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Well, no important.
Warning.
No idea if that's
30
important.
seconds of oxygen remaining.
Know that it is a glow well, but at least to say if I put the base too low, it's not going to get any power. So I'm going to put it like here, which is start. So we don't have to dive quite so deep. To get the oxygen. Or rise quite so much to get the oxygen.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I have determined the location
Power
of some
restored.
important
All
technology.
primary systems
I
online.
implore you to investigate.
Will this help us build you a body?
I do not know what we will find. I
Just know
it
it's
is
important. Okay.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Oh, no, I didn't bring enough copper. Okay, so we're not going to be able to build anything here. At least until I mine some. Wonder if we actually don't have limestone this far out.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, it's quartz. What I actually need right now is a piece of copper.
Warning. 30 sec detecting. Bow of an astronautical Soltrans-Gov vessel nearby. Vessel name, Mercury 2. Inoperative. Oxygen.
Yep. push it a little close. But I'd like to be able to build one of those. So we need copper. I think it's doable. The reason I want to build one of those is so that we can make some food and water here. Which may be the problem. Well, water right now is the problem. We need some water. Man, it's quartz. Titanium. Titanium.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Oxygen.
Okay. Ah, got it too close. Okay, got it come too close. Missed my oxygen item on the way back up. There it is. Either you want to probably put a marker on it so I can remember where it is on the way up and down. Titanium, no, copper. We're actually looking for the limestone chunk right now for the copper in it. There we go.
Seek fluid intake.
Yep.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay, we're gonna surface all the way because I've misplaced my little base. There it is. Okay.
Vital
Water dealt
signs
with for the moment.
stabilizing.
Okay, I can work with this. We got other power cells I can borrow.
New creature discovered.
Ideally, we'd want bladder fish. Here's one. So turn them into water. We got some other things besides butterfish. I'm gonna turn all the butterfish, the one butterfish I got, into water, and we'll cook the rest. Cooked fish also provides a little bit of water. So we'll eat the fish first, and then we'll drink the water afterwards. Okay, doesn't buy as much time, but that buys us enough time. Yep, there's a waterfish. Come to my thirsty hands. Ah, lost track of that one. That's a hoop fish or a finfish or whatever, not a fish we're looking for. Gel sacks, we're gonna need those at some point. And
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
okay, activates.
Oxygen.
Yeah, I was catching a little bit close to comfort. Featherfish. Gel sack. I think we need the gel sack for some of the construction we'll be wanting to do later. We found 2 of the 4 bits for the prawn suit and 1 of the 3 bits for the sea truck. Sea truck is probably what we want for this exploration. It may explain why the exploration is not super successful. Let's go look at the artifact instead of continuing to try to dive deep down here. Not appearing to be super productive here without deeper oxygen. And I'm having difficulty getting back up to our spot for the oxygenating ourselves, let's say. Artifact X3 or X3J, okay. See if we can look at it. And this is why the Sea Glide is useful, because that thing is probably fast enough to catch me if I don't have the Sea Glide. It isn't without it. I also probably do want to stop back by the base and swap some batteries. 700 meters out for you, 800. So we're actually kind of going to sail past this on the way back to base. So I suppose we'll stop at it instead of going straight back to base. Or at least try to stop at it instead of going straight back to base. It's potentially quite deep. So we'll see how well that works out. Ooh, that's a big munchie. That was a little ghost comfort. Already scanned you, yeah. Not successful dive. It's definitely fairly deep. Question is, it's definitely under something is also not helping. So I gotta find the cave to come in horizontally for it. Nope, this looks promising. Some oxygen plants, okay. I'm gonna dread the bit when I gotta get out of here.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh, it's like 30 meters below us.
What you found is more than just an artifact. It will help me follow the traces my people left on this planet.
I'm glad it could help.
I know you would still prefer me to have a corporeal form of my own.
Well, yes.
If you continue searching, I may regain some of my connection to the network, piece by piece.
Okay, so now we gotta get out. Hopefully find some of the oxygen plants we skipped on the way in. Get oxygen, there's some oxygen.
Oxygen. Warning. 30 seconds of
don't
oxygen
take my stuff!
remaining.
Okay, we're out. Recognize the sea mic, I'm like, oh no, I don't need you to take my stuff, I don't got time to chase you. Waiting for the sea glide to carry us. We're almost there. Almost there.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Gift of the sea monkey.
monkeys have changed their tune. If only I could let them know what I need. Maybe they could bring me something useful next time.
Oh, so it was trying to give me something. Didn't put that together. Put that two and two together.
My My people exist as an intertwined network across space. It enables us to understand what each component needs and feels. It takes the uncertainty out of communication. I find myself missing that feeling. I felt the presence of some of the network when we found this artifact. Hopefully, if we find more, I can get a better sense of it.
Okay. Yes, we're still looking for diamonds. I'm just going to count power sources back. So, not you, not you. You are the place I want to investigate next. Because we're looking for... fragments. Not that fragment, of course. I got the seagull lights. Just liquefy that one so we're not looking. It doesn't come up on that one. We're looking for fragments because we're looking for boats, basically. We got the mobile builder. We now need to have things to build the mobile builder. Okay, that's annoying. Gotta be on the lookout for those things freezing us. Fragment detected. Grav trap. Get these out of the way so they don't show up on the detector. That's the one. Definitely no way to pet the monkey. He brought something that, okay, probably wasn't very useful, but he brought it. I guess they've changed from being grabby of the things I have to sometimes bringing us stuff. Okay. Nope, not the type we're looking for. Again, we're looking for ship parts. Get your egg.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
It's probably directed me towards one of those balls. Craft trap balls. No, mobile vehicle bay fragment. So that's what we need to do stuff with the vehicle bays. Okay. Seems like there's a tunnel down there. Let's get up, get rehydrated, and we'll go explore the tunnel. Oh, I mean, reoxygenate. Oh, could have got silver down here. Found it earlier. There's oxygen down here. This reminds me of the hall we were in recently that he talked about. He wanted to find artifact hints. In fact, be an artifact down here. Or maybe not. Who knows? There is at least oxygen down here, allowing us to somewhat safely continue exploring.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Root postule. Oh, it's a sea monkey egg. Okay.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, I'm not making much progress down here. There may be something down here of value. Or it might just be a place where I can get sea monkey eggs and these root pustules. Not that I know what the root pustules are for. definitely be in danger without those oxygen plants. Because I am definitely not taking an efficient way out of here. You know, I have a map. I should be using the map. Okay, so that's the up. Now that I'm using the map and have a bit better view of R, can I work deeper safely?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
There we go.
It is both reassuring and unsettling to rediscover this site after being in storage for so long. My connection to the network grows stronger, however slightly. I hope you will continue to search for more of these.
Okay, so theory, not a complete waste to come down here. Took a little bit of effort to figure out how to maneuver around the thing, find the chamber we were looking for. Now I'll just have to remember if we get told to go find one of these things right next to the site that we've got that one already. Yeah, I'm right next to the emergency supply cache. Okay, let's get back to base. I got another idea where a place we're going to check where we bring the stream to a close, looking for vehicle bits. Most notably, I think we're going to go hit up the Zero base. I think it's Zero base. Place we've been for. Where we found, I think we found the prawn suit part there. So if we find a couple more prawn suit parts, actually have a working prawn suit, that'd be great.
Oxygen.
Highly reactive compounds. Okay. So that means it's
Vital
either a good thing we got them,
stabilizing.
or completely worthless we got them.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So, put the stuff that we think we might want later in the stockpile, in the storeroom. And we've got plenty of inventory space for the next bit of exploration.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
More than enough time. So in theory, this shows us fragments even on land. Take a quick run up to the base here, see if there's missing fragments we haven't picked up. I suspect the answer is no.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Something was scannable. Yeah, it's a fragment. It's not scannable. Okay, let's get inside, get warm first. We'll come back out in a moment.
What did Altera use this place for?
Researchers here were trying to find me.
Yeah, I think it's saying, hey, these are fragments, and they are. But they're fragments were scanned already and don't despawn. Okay, I think that's what's going on here. Yeah, no indication there's anything else inside other than what we've already scanned outside, and I think the game is trying to tell us, hey, those are fragments. And it's like, yep, they're fragments. We scanned them already. They just don't despawn when you scan them. Which is confusing the detector a little bit. That's not a productive use of time to be looking at. Okay, back in the water. And again, I don't think the detection fragment here is going to help us find anything I haven't already found here. So there's one thing we could be looking for, or well, we could build the scanner room, which would give us some detection capacity. I think that's better than this thing. Maybe not much better than that thing, but it's better than that thing.
Oxygen.
Could use some oxygen here before guys breathe this, or Cal here breathes her last. There we go. I think Subnautica 1 was a guy. This one's a gal. Yeah, no luck with extra fragments here on the beach. Ran a little hard there. No fall damage in the ocean, you know, but it's fall damage hitting the ground by not having enough gap of ocean and, well, enough ocean to dissipate your speed, right? That's exploding guy. It's slightly different looking nests in Subnautica 1. This is why I'm like, that's an odd looking egg. Oh, wait, no, that's not an egg. It explodes.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oxygen here. Yeah, no indication of fragments, although I could imagine this is arguably one really big fragment, but not what we're looking for. At least this doesn't have, the handheld one here does not have the range to find what we're looking for. Sea truck aquarium module. Kind of need the sea truck first, but
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
the sun, it blinds. Yeah, it's actually not quite sunny up here. Oh well. My bearing. Not the young station. Where are we going? Yeah, that's where we're going. Looks like a fragment of something. Oh, you can see how I saw the thing before the detector saw the thing.
Warning.
Okay.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Again, this is the aquarium module for a vehicle we do not have. Although if we get the next part of that, then we'll have, when we ever get the vehicle, we'll be ready for it.
Oxygen.
Oh, cutting it way too close. I'll do one dive here. I think we'll probably call it for the day as we get back to the habitat here. We've made progress, although I think I'm hitting a little bit of a stumbling block here because I did not find the blueprints for the sea truck while exploring blindly. May take the opportunity between parts here to go look where... Try to look in a way that's not too spoilery for the bits we're missing. Horsepower upgrade. That's an upgrade to the thing we're looking for. We haven't found the thing we're looking for yet, but working on its upgrades.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Oxygen.
Okay. How much titanium do you have on me? None. Let's practice. I'm going to do another one. Down she goes. onto grappling
Warning.
fragment.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Oxygen.
Oh, might be cutting it a bit too close this time. Yeah, cut it too close. You died, yes. So this is what happens when you die. We probably may have lost some of our stuff, and it dumps you back in your most recent safe place. Although I wasn't necessarily carrying much, so it doesn't look like we lost much. But yeah, that's what happens when you die. That's probably a good place to go ahead and leave the stream off. If you're watching on YouTube, we likely will have the next part recorded for you by tomorrow. I did just record, I believe, 5 parts today, which makes it for the fact that the last thing we streamed for this recording session slot was a 3-parter. Or was it? Might have been a 4-parter. You might be getting an extra part on the first day. Forget if this was... No, actually, yeah, you're probably getting an extra part, because I'm probably going to run the first part of this the same day we run the last part of... what was it called? Whiskerwood. Forgot we did a 4-parter for Whiskerwood. I have and this was today. We did Darkest Dungeon as a 5-parter because we did a 3-parter for the thing that replaced. And then we'll be doing tomorrow will be a 5-parter as well. Which, talking about that, let me bring up the schedule for the next 4 days. So, tomorrow will be Terra Invicta. We will be doing a 5-parter for Terra Invicta. To make up for the fact that Victoria 3, the last stream of that was a 3-parter. And we'll be starting a new run as, I believe the poll winner is Humanity First. We'll be starting up as Humanity First in Terra Invicta. And we're just going to be ignoring the well-known understanding on how the hate mechanic works to the aliens. And we're just going to be building as if there's no interaction between alien hate and MC. That's how we're going to be playing. That's how we're going to be playing different. That does mean the aliens are going to be coming for us. We're going to intentionally piss the aliens off. The aliens are going to be coming for us. But we're Humanity First, so we thought that from the start. Let's say from an RP standpoint. So Friday will be Terra Invicta. Saturday will be Darkest Dungeon. Sunday will be Songs of Six. We'll be back to playing Subnautica on Monday. So if you're watching this on YouTube, those should have all been recorded in your past. So if you can't wait until they go live, or until every part of them go live, you can always hop over onto Twitch and watch the Twitch VODs. They do stay up for 14 days after they are recorded. I do stream 4 to 5 parts a night, or 3 to 5 parts, let's say. If a stream tends to end a little early, I don't want to run less than half a stream on a game, let's say, unless it's a game we're finishing. So, for example, Victoria 3, that we streamed recently, the game ended 3 parts into a stream, so I didn't want to transfer over to Terra Invicta and run it for like 1 part. So we're going to have a longer Terra Invicta stream on Friday. Also, I may have some travel coming up that will make me unable to record for a couple days. If that does end up getting planned, what we'll end up doing is we'll probably try to do a couple 5-parter streams, so that the days that I am out, we have some content going up. So that'll be the plan overcoming the next couple days. So Subnautica was today, Terra Invicta is tomorrow, Darkest Dungeon is the day after tomorrow, the day after that will be Songs of Six, the day after that will be Subnautica. And then it will continue on that 4-day rotation for the foreseeable future, basically until we finish some of these games. Anyway, as popping back to the stream chat, check the stream chat. Team R&B is saying thanks for the stream. Thanks for saying thanks for the stream. And yeah, Terra Invicta tomorrow, Darkest Dungeon, then Songs of Six, then this. So that's the 4-game schedule. I have that up on the Twitch schedule. I'll try to update the Twitch schedule to go out a couple more days ahead of that. Because right now I have it out to the 2nd. And obviously, I don't need the schedule up for the last couple days anymore on Twitch, because it's been recorded. So with that, I'm going to wish you all, if you're watching on YouTube, obviously, I'm going to wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part and/or stream, and bye for now.